a warm welcome to everybody. Today we have with us our successful student, Dr. Samsutheen Sabeer, who had scored an amazing 212 marks in his FMGE January 2024 exam. Heartiest congratulations and welcome, Dr. Sabeer.
Good evening, sir. Thank you for the welcome, sir. It's absolutely wonderful to be here, sir. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir.
And please introduce yourself, Doctor. Like, where are you from? Which college did you graduate from?
So I'm Dr. Samsutheen Sabeer from Chennai, sir. I'm basically from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. I studied in Asian Medical Institute. After completed my studies in Asian, then I came to Chennai and started in Arise Offline batch in 2023, December batch. So I started preparing for the FMG exam for the last from my final year only, sir. When Arise used to come to our college, you know that very well, sir. Arise used to come to our college every year. So I started my preparation in the last year only. So I didn't start it earlier. So if I could start it earlier, means I might get more marks. Who knows?
Your journey with us started in your final year.
Yes, sir. Okay. With psychiatry and forensic, and of course radiology and orthopedics. You told me, you remember me this. You taught us bone tumors.
Yes, last class of ASME, I think.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Really happy for you, Dr. Sabeer, and we are so proud on the amazing results that you have achieved, and this is a moment of immense happiness for entire team Arise Chennai also. And I think you were in our offline batch in Arise Chennai.
Yes, sir, offline batch, sir.
And Dr. Samsutheen, why would you prefer Arise? I mean, what was your decision for joining Arise and to Arise in offline?
Yes, sir. I just fixed my in final year, sir, so that after I'm going to India, I'm going to join in Arise. I don't know about which center, I don't know. Maybe Hyderabad, maybe Chennai. But I have fixed that when I was in final year, I haven't prepared anything. I just see forensic, psychiatry, and some part of orthopedics. So I didn't know much. Somehow I completed option daily, sir, with some other materials. So I completed option daily. So I thought that when I go to India, I will start prepare for the FMG exam in the course of 6 or 7 months in the period. So I came to Chennai. So I started searching for whether I could go in Hyderabad or Chennai. I don't know where I should go. I asked my seniors. They told that Chennai Arise is also very good. Chennai Hyderabad also Arise is very good. So you can choose your preference only. You can choose Chennai also or Hyderabad also. So Chennai, I'm from native Chennai only, sir. So it will take to me around 1 or 2 hour travel from my house to Arise Academy. So I choose Chennai, sir.
Okay.
And it was really helpful for me to prepare for the exam.
Nice. Dr. Samsutheen, overall in your journey, like how was your experience at Arise Chennai, especially with such intense classes? How was your mindset going into the classes? Or were you, adjusted to it, adapted to it? Were you a day scholar or were you joining a hostel nearby? Or you have taken, library nearby or something?
No, sir, I'm not from, I didn't take any hostels, sir, because my age in Chennai only. So I was a local guy, so that I could take a local transport to come to Chennai every day, to Arise every day. So it will take me to around 1.5 hours to 2 hours, to around 3 hours for everyday travel, sir. So I couldn't revise those things every day properly. So I used to be traveling every day from morning to evening, Arise classes. After that, I have to come evening. Of course, you know that Chennai, Hyderabad, those cities, evening traffic will be there.
Yes.
So it was a bit difficult for me to start from the started at the start, sir. So after get to know about completed all the subjects, so it was easy for me to study when I was in home.
Nice. So you have been very uncomfortable with the travel of 3 hours every day. So it's a very you have to be uncomfortable to succeed, they say. So you have taken a very different route. People are very calm, relaxed in the same place, but having to travel 1.5 hours to 2 hours on every day in such a traffic heavy city, you have achieved such a tremendous score. Dr. Sabeer, which attempt was this?
First attempt only, sir. It was my first attempt.
Nice. And first attempt to 12 with all this involved. How would you manage the travel? I mean, so much stress, long classes, and again travel. Were you like actually learning something during the travel, or would you relax yourself?
Yes, sir. We can't be there without learning, sir. So Rajiv Dhawan sir told that you can learn passively whenever you are traveling or you are doing something. You can record things when you don't understand the tough things. If you don't understand, you can. Whenever I'm free or whenever I'm studying something at night, I used to put records, sir. The difficult subjects, difficult concepts, I used to record whatever I know about the things or whatever I see. I used to see the notes and I explain to myself and turn on the record. And I used to put the headphones while traveling, sir. I used to hear every day whenever 3 hours travel, so 3 hours passive revision every day. So what I'm explaining is I'm seeing the notes, I'm explaining to myself what language I know very clearly. Like that, I used to explain to myself, sir. So it was very helpful that.
So I think those 3 hours actually turned out to be a blessing in disguise. So
Yes,
that was not some difficulty that actually helped you improve your studies.
Yes, sir.
Yes, nice.
That's very helpful, sir.
Nice. And your experience, I mean, how was your teaching? How was the teaching staff at Arise Chennai? Did you enjoy the classes there, or was it very intense?
I think every teacher from Arise, they are thinking that all the students, those who are studying from this center, they have to pass. Somehow they are thinking from their hearts that they are not teaching like they are paying, we have to teach them. He's asking doubts, we have to teach them. They are not thinking like that. They are actually thinking what I feel. This is genuine, sir. I'm not saying because you are asking. I genuinely know this. When someone is asking, if they are clearing the doubts, it's itself it's a very blessed that we are having teachers like you, sir. Because all the teachers, whenever we are asking, they are just clearing the doubts. Whenever, many teachers, when they were teaching, if you don't understand me, when you are after the class, if you're going and asking means, ma'am, what is this, ma'am? I didn't understand. What is it, sir? What is this, sir? We don't understand. They are explaining again. They didn't mean that I just now a teacher teach you, you didn't understand what kind of. They didn't ask me like this. You used to teach every time. If you're asking again, this they used to teach. So it was very helpful, sir. So it was very motivating for me or my friends to study something like that. Of course, we are paying, but they are actually teaching more than us. We are not studying that much, but they are teaching. Whether we are studying or not, they are teaching more of things to us. So it was very helpful to me.
Nice. And Dr. Sabeer, did you change your, were you confused? Like so much of content is available today, online, offline. There are so many variety of, content available. How do you convince that, okay, I have to stick to this source and complete this? And did you change your sources while the course in Arise? Did you try to have multiple things happening in?
No, sir. I haven't tried any new things, sir. I have all the Arise notes. Whenever I found anything important or whenever something like this, sir. Whenever I found something important, I used to write in the notes itself. Nice. In last page, something like that, I used to write everything. Nice. I used to attend, used to solve 𝗵𝗵 questions, INCT exam questions. If I feel that this is the important thing, or if I didn't study those things, I feel that this might come in exam. These recent times, these questions will be asked. So if it's come, I feel that means I used to write in the notes where the related topics came. Means I used to box those things. Whenever I'm revising, I don't need to go back to the INCT PG things. So I can revise from my notes only. I haven't tried anything user. I just prepared my all 19 subject notes at least, I guess, maybe 6-7 times before exams. The last month itself, I used to revise everything around 3 times.
Really
all
amazing.
The 19 subjects.
Really amazing, and that effort of 6 revisions is visible on the score that you have achieved. And that is a very good strategy. Actually, attending the classes, keeping your primary source with the classes, and doing your questions and adding those points, extra points into your notes, having some free pages in each note, and just adding that's an amazing strategy, Dr. Sabeer, and it should be really be followed also.
Those all things were things for you only, sir. You teachers are told us you can do those things. We don't know those things. Whenever the teachers are teaching, they told that if you are doing like this, it will be better for you. So it feels very close to our heart. Okay, it's absolutely helpful for us. So we can try this. Those things are absolutely helping me, sir, during the exam time.
Nice. And how was your journey, Sabeer? I mean, how did you decide to do MBBS? How did this all start? How did this whole thing going to 𝗏𝗏, and how did this all start?
Sir, basically, I am from southern most part of India, sir. Maybe Ramanathapuram. Yes, sir.
Ramanathapuram.
Ramanathapuram,
Okay.
Ramanathapuram, basically from those from the very rural side, sir.
Okay.
So I used to study in government higher secondary school in the government school. So I used to study well during my school time. So during the time NEET was there, so I couldn't get a seat in Tamil Nadu. So I was my parents believed that okay, at least we can send our son to abroad so that he can study MBBS like that. They thought and they paid all their money. So at least I'm very now I feel that at least I have made some blissful moments for their life. So to become a doctor in their first graduate,
they must
very
be so happy.
Emotional
They
for
must
me.
be so happy. They must be so happy and proud that you made the decision right. And that's a very stressful period all through the 6 years, very unaware of what is going to be happening, especially with this kind of exam in between. But when you actually come out with such good success, it means a lot to all the family also. And we as teachers also are very proud that those decisions made by the family, it's not a decision that is casually made. There's a lot of family that thinks about this decision, and you have made it successful, and the dreams have been come true. And this is possible with your sheer hard work and the commitment towards your goal, Dr. Sabeer. And we really appreciate you for having that kind of commitment towards this thing. How was the feeling on the results day? How were your family? Where were you on that day?
So actually, my parents didn't know that no one knows that the result was coming. As I told them, the result will take around 15 days like that. So I don't know. When I wrote the exam, I know that maybe I will get pass mark. I feel that okay, I clicked 150 right things.
Okay.
I know little bit confident I gave season. When I attended the exam, I feel that those MCQs, the direct MCQs which came from the Arise notes and all, I just came into my mind. Oh,
nice.
I wrote here. I just marked here. I wrote this side. Those pages exactly came in my mind. So no more pressure. So
yes.
At least I can feel that okay, I will get pass mark. I don't know about other things. Frustrating. We are studying from morning to night. At the end, they are conducting an exam. Still, we are getting 50 for 25, 50 for 24, 20. It's very frustrating that we couldn't make it every time. So at first, I thought like this. I didn't solve any MCQs. I only revised my notes. That's it. I know the concept, but I don't know how to apply to get the MCQ correct. The main challenge in the MCQ exam is everybody knows things, but they are not checking our intelligence. They are checking our conscious levels. When I am writing the exam, they clearly give 4 options. The first option looks exactly close to the answer, but the last answer is every time is the answer. Last is the correct answer. The first option is very close.
Tempting.
So, if we didn't see closely, we will choose first option only. Like that, they are forming the questions. So I attended many MCQs there everywhere. I just feel that whatever comes from this book, I should make everything correct. At least I don't know. We don't know about other things. We were told that there can be some difficult questions also, but there will be no compromise to pass the exam. So at least 150 questions we might know that. I just marked every questions that came from the Arise book also, sir.
Nice.
When it came that we know that okay, this question came. Yes. So I need to see surgery. This question this time came. This time came. Just like I put everything here.
Nice. So you were happy with the kind of strike rate the Arise notes gave to you?
Yes, sir. Of course. Sir. I'm not saying this for okay. Many students also asked me, sir, because I was studying with them during the time. So I scored somehow such a good mark only, sir. So they asked me that how did you prepare? We were preparing only, na? How did you prepare? I told them that it came Arise notes only. Somehow, sir, it's a small point. We don't know that. It might be written very small somewhere around the corner. Curator put one box, something like that we used to write. But we don't know that they are asking this one. We are seeing very big things only. Everything. This will they will ask. This will they will ask. But they are not asking those things. Everything came from the notes only, sir. I told my friends also.
You have to rely and completely do the notes thoroughly. You have to rely on the notes thoroughly.
I feel that we should not leave any subject. I think most of the subjects is correlate on this. They are interconnected everywhere. But if you are studying anatomy and if you are studying radiology, means then most questions came closely. Dermatology and surgery, 𝗵𝗵𝐶𝐶, 𝗬𝗵𝐺, squamous cell carcinoma, those things. First I feel like that, sir. I don't know. I didn't understand dermatology completely at first. At first, when it was taught as dermatology, I thought that okay, dermatology is not for me. Dermatology, I will make every question wrong only in dermatology. I didn't understand each one word. I didn't understand, sir. When I first after the surgery, I didn't see surgery. I thought that I have to leave surgery to study other subjects. So I was making blunder at the time, sir. We are not studying anything new in the subject, sir. We are actually interconnecting things. Just 2 points, 3 points we have to know. At least, also you in your radiology, sir, you just teach every subject interconnected. From surgery, from dermatology, from medicine. Those things, it's really helpful for me, sir. I just didn't study every subject. If I study any interconnect subject, I just write the page number of the other book. Page number 59. So whenever I study that subject, I used to go to the page, sir. So I used to see. So we are not. We used to see the related things more often. Means we used to remember the things clearly, sir. That's what I feel.
Dr. Sabeer, how would you keep your mindset throughout the class when you're attending a subject for 4 to 5 days, morning to evening? What was your mindset? How would you approach these classes when the teachers are teaching? Were you familiar with all the 19 subjects before you came to Arise Chennai, or did you study in your university and come, or no?
No, absolutely no, sir. I told you that I just saw 2 subjects from Arise before I came to Chennai. And I saw OBG. I know that somehow I can manage OBG. I used to see the videos, but I don't know anything. If you ask me, means I don't know. Somehow I see, but I don't know anything about that. So I came to Chennai. I have fixed the mindset that I don't know about other things. There is 6 months is there. So I'm going to study the 6 months very effectively and clearly. I should not make any mistake like that. So I didn't make that 150 is my aim. I didn't make that 150. So you told that 149 is equal to 0. So whenever I study difficult concept means I used to think, okay, what if this MCQ comes in the exam? This is 1 mark. Absolutely, I'm seeing this now. This page, if this 1 mark comes means I have to answer. I don't know whether it's difficult or not. If this page comes means we have to answer. That's the point, sir. So I used to study to get at least some good marks. So that if you are making some mistake also, that will not harm from our result. So that's what I made clear during the preparations.
True. So were you focused throughout the class, throughout the day, in all the classes? You were attending all the classes thoroughly. Did you miss any subjects or any classes?
No, sir. I didn't miss any single class. I came late from Kyrgyzstan, sir. At that time, 2 subjects were completed, but they again they started the subject at the last, sir. So it was very helpful for me. So I didn't miss any classes, classes. I used to attend all the classes. For some family problem, I didn't attend 1 or 2 classes. At that time also, I came to get my friends' notes and I used to write all the things. I asked friends and everything. I just go through whenever I was free.
Got it. And any special mentions of any teachers that you really enjoyed listening to, Dr. Sabeer?
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. All the teachers. I don't know whom should I address. Everyone equally contributed to my preparation, sir. So likewise I told that Raji Dhawan sir, you, Azam sir, Priyansh sir, everyone. If I didn't name the faculty, that doesn't mean that they are not contributing. They absolutely contributed to everything. If I know something about in this notes means there's absolutely because of them. If they didn't teach us means I might not know about this thing, sir.
I'm really happy with the kind of gratitude that you are showing, Dr. Samsutheen, that every faculty has contributed effectively for your preparation and for your subject. And this message, I think, will be very satisfying to all the faculties to listen, that they are able to bring such good impact in students, and that too for first timers who have come down trusting the Arise, and to be able to give them such good high scores just by our workbooks and our source. It means a lot of effort that the teachers are keeping. And we're really thankful as a Arise team also to all our faculty who are, so selflessly, as you said, they are very passionately attached to seeing the goodwill of the students, to see that they pass this difficult hurdle. And Dr. Sabeer, were you doing all the tests, especially when the test and discussion started? How was your approach at that time after you finish your 19 subjects?
Yes, sir. They used to upload in the Arise app, sir. I used to attend all the tests and I used to see the discussion, sir. but most of the time I used to put wrong answers only. But I don't know, but because of lack of concentration, whenever see the question means okay, if you don't know means we used to lost our concentration as well. So we used to make wrong things. So when we are seeing a test and discussion, ma'am used to told that oh, this is the keyword. This
Yes.
word you have to see. This is the option. This is the things you have to see clearly whenever you are attending the MCQs. So you don't need to concentrate throughout the question. This much. This is the keyword. This is the thing. So when we're opening the notes means we used to write 2 words in the notes. This thing, this is the answer. That was very
buzzwords you were able to pick up.
Yes, sir. At first, I told you, sir, I study the things, sir, but I couldn't apply the concept in the MCQs. I used to get always wrong, sir. Two options we can easily omit. Other 2 options I used to go always wrong. This option I think means the 4th one will be option. The 4th one if I think the answer means 3rd one will be the option. Every time it came like this only. So after that I took my notes and I opened some MCQ books. So I used to search the MCQs from the notes, sir. So I used to search, this is the MCQ, this is the page they are asking, this is the clue that they gave in the notes. So this is the answer they gave. So this is somehow we have to derive the MCQ option. Like that, I felt, sir.
Nice. And Dr. Sabeer, like one thing, during your preparation, especially the whole program, did you like the arrangement of the program? We do 19 subjects, test and discussion, then fast track revision, and then, GTs and all. But did you take part of all of them? Were all of them essential, or do you feel we could reduce it? Or students should selectively do this?
Yes, of course, we have to attend all of this, sir. But I didn't attend at first. I thought that, I don't, because I was getting every answer wrong. That's why I feel that, okay, I should not give the test. It will decrease my confidence. I thought that, but we should not be like that. We have to attend all the exams. At the exam also, I didn't manage the time properly, sir. So I couldn't attend the last 10 questions properly. I used to just see the options. I didn't put the answers correctly, I guess. The last 10-15 questions, I couldn't manage the time. I was attending the exam and seeing the time. The time was about 10 minutes. The exam is going to end. So the problem is I didn't attend. The problem is I didn't attend the many questions. That's why I didn't manage the time properly. If I attend all the tests, I might get manage the time properly, sir.
Okay. So it is important. What you're suggesting is important to follow the schedule thoroughly. Like not just classes, you should do your TND, you should do your fast track revision and GTs also. How effective was fast track revision, Sabeer? I mean, how did you approach to that fast track sessions?
Actually, I didn't saw every fast track revision, sir. I feel that if it's important, if I didn't know means I used to, sir, because the test is also going. I'm not saying that we should not. If you are confident about yourself, if you study the subject, then it's fine. Okay, we can make it faster. We can if the test discussion is going for 4 hours, we can in 4 hours we can do 2 time revision in the book. So like that, I used to saw medicine videos and ophthalmology videos and ENT, those things. Everything I used to see, sir, anatomy, physiology. Sometimes the small subjects, anesthesia. I know that I'm clear in anesthesia, so I can make. I can manage anesthesia, so I can make correct answers in anesthesia. So I didn't see those kind of things. I didn't see in those times. I used to study anesthesia 2 times and dermatology 1 time. Like that, I used to study. And I attended lots of MCQs around. I bought some books to get MCQs. 3 MCQs I attended.
Did more MCQs in this stuff.
Yes, sir.
So you balanced your theory and MCQs together. So you did a lot of MCQs in the process. Nice.
Yes, sir. That's the main problem in making that what can go wrong in the exams, sir. We have to attend MCQs as much as we can, because if we didn't attend the MCQs, we don't know that what they are asking, what's the answers. I found that if we didn't know the answer means what's the most common disease or most common thing in the thing that might be the answer. Like that, I thought that whenever some difficult MCQs came, if I didn't know about any concept about the disease means, I used to put this is the common thing, so this might be something like that. I used to put. So for that, we have to attend more MCQs properly.
And one more thing, Sabeer, online or offline? What is your opinion, and why did you come to an offline? Being you could have been comfortable instead of the traffic and all of that, sitting at home nicely at online. What made you choose offline?
Sir, actually, I don't like online, sir, because we are seeing from the screen. There's a record. They might be online. If we that day we are busy means, okay, this online video they will upload. We can see later. That's the mindset that will come at the end of the day, sir. So at the end of the day, what we will do? We will put in 2x or 1.5. We used to. We
Finish off.
didn't know the content. We didn't know the content. Just see, oh, I completed this
Complete.
video. Okay, this is the notes. We don't know anything, but if we are going to the offline classes, we know that okay, this is the chapter is going. If we didn't understand means we can ask someone.
There
Okay,
is an
what is this?
active
I
learning.
didn't understand this one.
True.
So I think offline is much better, sir. We should not take any risk because some of my friends, because I know that some my relative friends, they were studying somewhere in the college. They preferred online, sir, but they didn't put concentration during their preparation. Like this only, sir.
It gives you a lot of confidence if you do an offline and active learning
Yes,
process happens.
of course, offline is much better, sir.
True. And what are the mistakes did you find that students are committing during this preparation journey?
Yes, first thing is we are omitting, sir. We didn't revise all 19 subjects. We think that okay, I'm leaving this subject. But if you see clearly means, as I told that those things are interconnected. If I am omitting something in derma, that will come in surgery.
True.
Then part. Or else it will come in other subjects like physiology or somewhere it will come, sir. So it's better to revise 19 subjects. If you find something difficult, means study those things again and again. So those are the things. Attend more MCQs. Whatever you're doing wrong, make clear ones. Okay, why I did wrong? What point I made wrong during the MCQ? We have to see one, sir, because what point I missed during the MCQ. Those things we have to see once.
That's a very good suggestion, Dr. Sabeer. What you're telling is do 19 subjects. It's very important. The subjects are interconnected. You cannot leave a short subject and all. So that policy of studying 10 to 12 subjects well and trying to attend the exam is not a right one, right?
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. And one of the other things I feel which will be good for the students is of course that we should not make things complicated, sir. If you are studying on notes, then it's not matter that we have to understand everything during the first go. We have to study frequently. So I thought that depth is not important. We have to do more times so that we can get that during the exam time. We can know that okay, this page they are asking the question. This is the question they are asking. So if you don't know the answer, means that page will come to our mind. Okay, this is the steps. This is we have to do next. So that's the more important, I feel, sir.
I really get that point. Really well said, Dr. Sabeer. And what he says is basically it is not needed that you understand everything in first go. Try to do more number of times. The number of revisions you do, the better clarity you will get in the content and better depth you will get in the content by doing number of revisions rather than trying to study in detail, slowly, and worrying about completing in the first go. Very well said. Very well said, Dr. Sabeer.
Yes, sir.
And Dr. Sabeer, do you have any low days during the process? Do you feel something very this is happen, not happen? Am I doing the right thing? Did I join the right place? Do you have those doubts during the process?
No, sir. Those were not the questions. Why did I join the right place? I know that is the right place for me. I just fixed during my final year itself, sir. I'm going to arise in last 6 months. I know that. During preparation, I know that okay, I'm the only one doing everything wrong. Others are doing right. I feel that everything.
How did you overcome that feeling? How did you overcome?
I used to make timetables, sir. I didn't. So I made promise for myself that during preparation, the last course of 2 months, I feel that I should not touch my mobile except for doing MCQs. If the question becomes too boring, then leave the questions and again the study. So I used to make timetables for the last 1 month. For myself, I didn't follow any other timetables. I used to make my timetable. Okay, I'm going to revise these 2 subjects with all the MCQs that I have. For everything, I made separate timetable. For the last 5 days, Priyan students told that you have to see every subject at least once before you're going to the exam, so that you are confident that at least 3 days before I saw the notes, so I can answer the question like that. I feel that, sir.
So that disturbed, very focused approach to your exam, to your preparation is important. And this is a short duration of 6 months. And like you can see, Dr. Sabeer, who has started his preparation very late, has fully fleshly started studying when he comes back to India. because of this dedicated approach, right? While traveling back home in the bus, he was, redoing his content, and also, that confidence, that promise that he made to himself, that he will not touch mobile and not get distracted, and keep entire focus on his studies. So you can see the amazing results, and with the amazing score of 212 in his first attempt. Dr. Sabeer, you have made all of us proud and with your achievement. And any message to your juniors, Dr. Sabeer, from your side? Many juniors in your university, they're all there studying in their first year, second year, third year, and somebody who's scoring 212 in his first attempt of FMG, it's very inspiring to all of them. Your suggestion from as a senior to your juniors in your university.
Sir, I told my juniors, they asked me, they just wished me that after the results came, sir. So I told them that make a habit, sir. I didn't make so that might if last 6 months make 212 means if they are making yearly means that might get 250 also, sir. That's also possible. So that everyone should make some time for studying that at least 1 hour, at least one video per day, or at least one this page, at least. I'm saying that we have to make it a constant, sir.
Yeah.
We can't be like that. We can't say that I will go in India for 8 hours or 12 hours. I will sit there every day and I will study everything. So that will not happen, sir. So we have to make it a habit for period of time, long period of time. That will definitely help us, sir.
Definitely. That's a good suggestion. A consistent effort of 1 to 2 hours daily in your university life focused towards your FMG preparation will definitely give a lot of returns, lot of benefit when you start so early back in the university. And Dr. Sabeer, last month, I mean, what was your mindset very close to the exam last 5 days? Could you get the sleep properly, or were you worried or anxious?
Suppose I told we know that, sir. I don't. So we started for the last 6 months. So I feel that okay, everyone, whatever questions we are seeing, that's all recall questions only. We don't know that what was the exact options, what were the exact questions. We don't know. Only those who wrote the exam, they know that this was the question, this was the exam. So those questions from those are all the apps, those were recall questions. I thought that what might happen if those questions very complicated, those options were there. So what will happen if those questions came means what I will do? What if I get low marks? What if I get 149? Sometimes I used to feel that okay, what if I get 149? So that will be some kind of painful as well. We are preparing for some kind of during a period of. We used to study. At least we have to study those 6 months clearly, sir. That's what I feel important.
And that has been an inspiring journey, Dr. Sabeer. And I think, there's a lot of humbleness that I could see, and a lot of gratitude that I can see. And it shows the upbringing by your parents. It shows the kind of schooling that you have received at your government school. And we really feel, so happy to see you successful. And students like you will definitely go on and become the kind of doctors this country needs. And we wish you more laurels, more success, and more happiness in life. And this is an amazing score. Please pursue your goals with the same positivity and same aggression, and you definitely will have a lot more to achieve. And our blessings and our support is always with you. We'll be happy to see and very proud to see you as much established and doing so good to the society. And all our best wishes from the entire team arise to you, Dr. Sabeer. And you have made each one of us very, very proud here.
Thank you so much, sir.
And students like you who have these dreams and who come out with such astonishing colors. Okay. Yes. Stay blessed. Thank you so much, Dr. Sabeer. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Take care.